Hello all and welcome to Zlane channel. So in this video, I will be sharing informations like how free-to-play players could get diamond in this game and how you could spend your diamond wisely because diamond is a limited resources in the global server. So the first thing that you could get diamonds in this game is by leveling up. So if you go into the records achievements and go into the power up, by leveling up your character itself, you will gain a certain amount of diamond here. So one thing is kind of tricky about this game. When you click on the source itself, it's just showing you the shop and class grade. That is all, but then that is not true. So I will explain like how you could get diamond as a free-to-play player. So by reaching on some power-ups, you would get the diamond. As per se in the sources informations by getting your character up the class grade itself. You could only get diamond at the grade 3, which is achieving level 60 here. You see that there is 1000 diamond. This is also another way that you could get the diamond. And do not forget also, if you check on the missions, handbooks, and go into the intermediate handbooks, which is very important. So a lot of players do not focus on their farm itself, which is the familiar forest. So this handbook here is really important because you will get 1000 diamonds out from the final goal itself. So make sure that you proceed with this handbook here because it's really important. When you reach the 19th quest here, you will need to use garden care for 14 times. And by using the garden care itself, it means this one here to fasten up your crops, yeah, for harvesting. And this garden care here is something that is hard to get and you must get it every week because it only sell to you 2 per account per week. So make sure that you focus on this one because that will affect how you proceed with like hunting for the diamond. If you are looking for the diamonds, this is one of the way of getting 1000 diamond in the game. And besides all this thing, do not also follow there is thing called as the Labyrinth. So if you go into here, you will see that by challenging it, of course, it doesn't show here, but then by completing the level with a full star, you will get the diamond as well. Oh, no need to be full star, so you get diamond at like 20 star. So make sure that if you have challenged that chapter itself and you did not get enough of star, uh, go back and try it again so that you could get the free diamond from it. This is something very important. And also one point that not related to the diamond is that every weekly refresh, remember to click on the weekly reward to claim your rewards there because it will give you also some Tetro that help you to boost your CP, which is kind of not related to the diamond, but this is how you could get your tetropis, and that's how you could save your diamond. You do not need to buy the tetro if you have like the tetropis, so you can slide out tetro and the purchase list using diamond. So and now we will be going into the point like how you could spend your diamonds because it's really limited. And one thing, if you go into the shop itself, shop, and then bundle. So you will see a lot of pack that requires diamond here. And for the upgrade and leveling up, it costs you really a bunch of diamond that you have to farm for really long time. And if you would like to buy the upgrade pack, so I have talked in one of the video, if you would like to buy the upgrade pack for this one here, you can farm this upgrade material stone from your out. So do not buy this pack. But if you would really want to get the upgrade stone, I would suggest you to get it from the let me just go challenge power up fire temple. You will have the chances to get to the fire temple and get this thing here weekly, depends on like which day is full on. So if you would like to get the weapon one, you can get it on Monday, Thursday, and also Sunday, which is the choice chest. You can select whatever things that you need. And Tuesday it will be focused on the armor upgrade stone. Same for the Friday, and Wednesday, Saturday will be the one that focus on the accessories. And you can run it one time free per day. And if you select, so you can purchase the additional one at 100 for the first time, which I have already used it. And the second time, it will cost you 200 diamond, which I would suggest that you just have to wait for 3 more days, you will get it here. So you can make a purchase like 100 diamond at Thursday, rather than just spending 200 on getting the same amount. So this is how you could buy the upgrade stone if you are lacking of the upgrade stone. And then if let's say you are missing for something, let me just see what is available at the shop. So if you're um, yeah, if you're missing some varnish, I would say that you just use your energy drinks at the chaos field itself. It will drop you a bunch of varnish there, so it's no point of getting varnish from it because it's really waste of diamonds. So if you go into the chaos field itself, all these mobs here actually dropping the varnish, and if you go higher level in the later game, in the mid game itself, it actually give you better and better reward here. So you could see the drop rate actually increase when the mobs level are higher. So do not worry like getting like the varnish using your diamond is a no-go. And let me just go back to shop itself and then bundle. So the third thing, same for the weapons. So you don't really need to get it here because you could get it by farming at the chaos field as well. Same for also the accessories. So this things here is no go. Do not use it with your diamond. And if we go into the enhanced equipment, there will be a lot of you guys saying that you are lacking of the enhanced material, not the round one, but the triangle one. So by using 10 pieces of this one, you could craft it into a triangle one using the purifications metal or the honor metal. But then I wouldn't advise that, and you could see the cost at here is kind of expensive. You could not get that much diamond as a free-to-play players. So I wouldn't advise you guys to get this one here because like this one here, 3,600 doesn't make any sense. If you really need this one here, what you can do is that so it will prompt you to metal exchange and blah blah blah. You can use it to gain from your codex. So if you level up your 3-star weapon to 4-star, you will definitely get this triangle upgrade stuff. So if you have a lot of Territe, so right now I'm kind of in the mid game, I starting to have exceed amount of Territes, so I can just throw in my varnish to my 3-star unwanted equipment or stuff. You just have to throw in a leveling up it and then get this here. So you can throw it all to your different characters. So one character equipment per element per star, you can get one of this one. So this is the way that how a free-to-play player could get the enhancement stone. And if let's say you are bad luck as me, so I use up my enhancement stone, it just keep on filling me. And what I can do is that still do not go for the pack there. You can get the enhancement stone from your main quest progress. So just grind through your main quest and you will get it from your for your main character for your alt character. So you just have to be patient. And if you really would like to get it, I would suggest that you get it from the challenge. Go to the field boss. As I said, the field boss itself, there is a thing called as the field boss pass, and by purchasing the premium pass at just 3,000, you will be getting the item here, which when you go along with the quest itself. So you have a long time period here. So right now I'm reaching 26. So if I'm reaching like 42, so this one here I talk about it many times. When you're reaching 42, you would get like a total of 700 Territes. But then one thing that I did not point out as well, along the way itself, it also gives you this enhancement stone. So I would suggest that if you really need the enhancement stone, you have to maybe this would be a best choice for you to getting this premium pass. You'll be getting the enhancement stone, you will be getting the this one, the material for that magic kind of thing, like for the late game, and you will get some of the boss lot item. You can sell it for gold, you can craft it to accessory for the awakening, or you can use it at the field spot. And you also get some Territe bag and some varnish, some dishes that you can use for the Labyrinth. So you use the dishes, increase your attack, go to the Labyrinth to gain more diamond. So that is the way that you can do. So this premium pass is really something that is good. So of course, by challenging it with the normal pass, you also get the material itself. So make sure that you do not miss out the fill rate, and remember to use the guide, like how you could maximize out how many channel you could jump to get the yep, to get the loot items from each field rates. And then let's go back to the shop and see what else we can buy from it. And here goes the bundle for power up your familiar. I would say no as well. So let's say for this one here, the gummy bear, you can use it. I mean, for this familiar supply chest, you could get some good item here. I would suggest you use your gold and purchase it daily. And then for this one here, I won't suggest because it requires a lot of diamond as well. It requires 900. You could definitely get this bin kind of item, not the bin, but the varnish. Is it varnish? Not the varnish. Sorry, the elemental bean item from your main quest. No, sorry. The bean item can be get from the main quest, and the elemental bean item you can get it from the conquest, which is not sure. So the conquest, yeah, this one, the conquest itself. So by challenging the conquest, of course you cannot refresh it, but you will have the chances to get it to select as the bean and plus jelly beans, or maybe like getting the varnish for your equipment enhancement. I usually go for that two item there because that would be benefit to me. And if let's say you really want it really badly, it's the same thing. So you just have to go to the power up and check on the elements that is selling for that day itself. Let's say today Monday is the fire, so you would get like the beans, the red beans here. Is it red beans? Fire beans here to and to level up your familiar. So at only just like 100 diamonds, so use it for the first purchase but not the next one. So this is somewhere I mean, this is something that you can do, and let me just purchase it. And when I purchase it, it doesn't really just directly give me, so you can enter it to challenge it to 3 star and get the tier 7 to unlock, or Or maybe what you can do is that I know that my limit is here, 2 stars is my limit, and I can just click on the auto clear buttons directly by using the 100 diamond. I would get all this item here. And let's go back to the shop for the next item that what we can purchase. So all this is here. And yeah, toy treasure chest, I won't suggest you to purchase it because it has 2 star in it and 3 star. So I have been running my outs up to the cloudy cannon thing. I think cloudy. Yep, I have run my out to cloudy cannon, and what I can get from my out itself is that I have a bunch of toys, which I have already used it. But then if I check on my records itself, I gain a bunch of toys from my outs running the main quest. So that is something that you should not purchase as well. Where is it? Not in this page. Power up, I believe. So I have not spent anything on the toy. This is really something that I got it from all the main quests I have run for 5 characters. So I have gained like 114 toys from just running my main quest, and also I think some of it is from the Labyrinth challenge here. I could get some varnish. I'm not sure if there's toy, but yeah. So I did not spend anything on toy itself, and it's really sufficient for my familiar. So that is something that you should not use your diamond to purchase it as well. Let's go back to the shop. Bundle. So all this have been talked about. So for this egg hatching is really a scam. Just don't go for the egg hatching itself. I mean, 300, it doesn't worth it. 10 piece of this egg here, you can get it from just now, as I say, in the power up dungeon. You could also get that. So you get all this from the power up dungeon for 100 diamond only, rather than have to spend a lot of diamond that you hardly earn at this page here. So go to the power up, class power up. So um, I don't think you need to purchase this one to train your mount. I did it wrongly in the beginning of the game. I used this item here, the feather thistle, to use in the fuse pot. So that is something that I kind of regret. But then what you can get from for this feather thistle is that to grind your achievement. By grinding each of your achievement, you would get a certain amount of the feather thistle. So that would be something that you can get from. So do not buy it from the shop, even if you have used it wrongly as me to use it at the fuse pot, which I really kind of regret. And then you will have like the gem treasure. I would say do not purchase for this one as well, because when I go, because one thing, this is only a 3 star like varnish, so I could get this one easily from my quest, and also from, yeah, from the chaos field itself. I could get plenty of varnish when, I mean, the gem varnish, and also the weapon kind of varnish. All those can be get from the dungeon. And even like this one here, the extractions too just cost you 10,000 K, so it's not really worth it. Yeah, and this chest here, the gem treasure chest, is only giving you 3 star. When you run the main quest itself, you will be getting like the 4 star gem selection chest, which I have not used it yet, so source unknown. I guess this is something I get from the main quest. And yeah, do not spend it on it because it's really not worth it. And for the Tetro itself, I actually regret spending on it because, as I said, if you challenge the Labyrinth, or maybe you challenge um, the dimensional, if you go into the challenge dimensional, this one here, it also give you the Tetro pieces. The normal Tetro pieces. It doesn't state here, but it gives you the Tetro pieces when you're challenging tier 2 and above. Same for the one that has been newly added to the game, which is this one here, the Frozen Laboratory. It's also giving you the Tetro, so you don't really have to worry about the Tetro. I bought it once, but then right now I'm just having a sitting amount of Tetro which just sitting in my inventory. So don't worry about the Tetro. Do not buy the Tetro if yeah, you don't really need it. And for the Heart Star itself, I would suggest just purchase it once because I purchased it twice, and right now there's just a bunch of Heart Star that sitting on my inventory as well. You can see really sitting at here because this is because that I could not proceed with it because the aura thing is the important thing for the next stage in the heart star. So you will need the aura plus the heart star in order to get this slot unlocked. So if I go into my power up, then heart star, do, do, do. So you can see it requires both material for the power up and yeah, this is the roadblock, so you need to get the aura and you can get it from shop and money mem shop. So what I would advise, the shop is definitely, I think, something that you can get from this chest here, but then it's like a 5 piece of it. It costs you, I mean, it, it's 5 piece by any chances. And if you are lucky enough, you get only 25 of it. And then it costs you 220. Yes, you can go for it, but then that is just a bet for it. So I would say if you would like to get the aura itself, one thing you can do is by selling your tradable item to money mem. So just now we see that you could get it from the money mem for the heart for the aura. Where is it? Here. Yep. Source money mem shop. So what you can sell to the money mem shop is basically some tradable item like the Varnish with the trademark, but at least 3 stars. So 3 star above, you can change it with the money mem, or you could also change it with this one here. It has a trademark, so this is something that the money mem also accepting for it for the trade, and you can use the coupon to trade the aura with the money mem, and it costs you 3 tickets per aura there. And you could also get it like getting from the familiar adventure boss and by few spots. So the familiar adventure boss, when you have reached level grade 4 here, if you see in the map grade 4 familiar boss, you would get like 3 piece by just using 1 ticket, 3 tickets here. So this is the way how you could get the aura. So I'm not sure if you think that that would be worth it for that um yeah for that aura purchase there with the 220. It might not seem that a lot of diamonds spent on there, but then you still have to use it wisely and distribute it. So it depends on if you think it is worth it to go for it, then you just have to go for it because it's yours. So utility. So this one here is just crafting, and I would say I wouldn't go for it because the cosmetic itself, by completing the codex, it doesn't really give you a lot of C. It does give you CP, but the CP is only at the certain level because it doesn't affect the achievement. It, it complete the codex, but then the purifications metal, I would say that you don't really want to use diamond to exchange for the purifications metal thing. this would be a no-go for me. And come into here, gold, of course, is something that you should not purchase because by grinding your out main quest, you could get a lot of gold from it. So do not go for this gold pack. And selling your loot item is definitely more than that, and it costs you 500 diamonds, which is really a scam. And the last is the energy drink and the aroma of focus. So you could purchase it for the first time, which costs you 50 diamond. It is really something helpful for you to grind at the chaos field, or maybe like the soul stone. If you would like to get some coupons for the gacha, you can go for the aroma of focus to get some soul stone and also the specialty at the field, so you can get the coupons. And if you're lacking, like if you would like to add the AI mode, I would also say that you can purchase it with 50 diamond for this one, because it just saves some of your time. And I guess that is all for the diamond shop in here. And let's go into the dimensions itself. There is also a pack in the dimension board, so you will have like the naturalness and also the octopus kind of thingy. Let me just go into dimension. So it's split into two for the dimensional, and it requires 3,000 diamond as well. But then it doesn't have like the period. So if you see the field boss, it has the period timeline, like you have to do it around like 60 days. It's actually like around like 70 days, but right now the countdown is left like around like 50 plus day. And for this one, it doesn't have the countdown. And you could get this item here, the bottom item here, by using the 3,000. It depends if you would like to purchase it, because it does give you some diamond back when you have reached a certain level. But it's really up to you if you would like to purchase on this one or not. And if you think this is something that worth it, if you would like to focus on the really on the skill books or the green element item, you could go in for this frozen lab. And if you would like to focus on the fire elemental, then you could go for the natural nest here. So let's see about the pack again. So this would be the fire elemental thing here, and it costs you 3,000 as well. So I guess this would be all for about like how you could spend your diamond. So before you spend on it, check on in your inventory what you are really like for it, and then only go for it if it's really up to no choice. Because you could see right now, I purchased a pack. I purchased the AI pack, but my diamonds is actually stacking up because I'm just trying to save it up. And if you remember in the beginning of the game itself, it has something called as the diamond rebates kind of event that ongoing, which has been taken down from the shop itself. So diamond event is something like at the features, and it has like a diamond event here, or maybe like at here. You could get like all the diamonds back, and you get some goodies from it as well. So if you would like to wait for another event that are similar, you can actually just wait for it while maybe leveling up, and choose maybe some of the basic item that you need. So I guess this would be all for this video here, and thanks for watching. I hope this information is kind of helpful for you. And if you like this video, please like it and subscribe. Thank you.